Okay, I'm pretty excited to share this with you this morning. Now, some of you who come from Anglican and Catholic traditions are probably ahead of me on this one, so just be gentle if I'm a little bit slow. But I was singing through one of my favorite Advent songs, O Come, Emmanuel, and I thought, well, why don't I do a little research and we'll dig into a little bit, learn how old it is, where it comes from, and you are not going to believe how old this is. Good morning, friends. My name is Greg Simpson. I'm a minister in the United Church of Canada. For a little bit of background, I grew up in the Presbyterian Church of Canada, and my father's family are from the Anglican side of things. So that's a little bit of the traditions that I am most familiar with. So in my growing up, I didn't have any particular reason to know what an O Antiphon was. Now, if you're looking at me like I just spoke a different language, it's because I did. Antiphon is a Latin term that is used to describe short chants that get used in church. Many of the Psalms would be referred to as antiphons as well. But the O Antiphons are a very specific and special set of chants. And friends, these are old. Like a lot of what I've learned in the last several weeks digging into some of the traditions and the backgrounds in our church history, it is almost impossible to nail down exactly where or when things started, but most scholars agree that 6th century Italy is where we first see the O Antiphons being shared. And they are a collection of 7 specific chants that are repeated on the days leading up to Christmas. So they start on December 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, which of course brings us to Christmas Eve. And each one of them starts by naming one of the different characteristics or names for God. Now, what I particularly love about these is because they are so old and because they are chants and they've made their way all around the world in different Christian traditions, it means that they have been set to music many, many, many times. And for me, that's particularly special because I absolutely love O Come, Emmanuel, which is an English modification of the O Antiphons. If you flip open your hymn book, you'll probably find that there are 7 verses in there, and each one of them comes from one of these O Antiphons. Now, most modern layouts of O Come, Emmanuel reshape the order of them. But what I want to do for you right now is read the English versions of each of these chants. I don't do Latin, so I don't want to mess up the pronunciations. But I'm going to invite you to just sit and relax for a moment and listen to these beautiful words. O wisdom, coming forth from the mouth of the Most High, reaching from one end to the other, mightily and sweetly ordering all things, come and teach us the way of prudence. O Adonai, the leader of the house of Israel, who appeared to Moses in the fire of the burning bush and gave him the law on Sinai, come and redeem us with an outstretched arm. O root of Jesse, standing as a sign among the peoples, before you kings will shut their mouths, to you the nations will make their prayer. Come and deliver us, and delay no longer. O key of David, and scepter of the house of Israel, you open and no one can shut, you shut and no one can open. Come and lead the prisoners from the prison house, those who dwell in darkness and the shadow of death. O morning star, splendor of light eternal and sun of righteousness, come and enlighten those who dwell in darkness and the shadow of death. O King of the nations and their desire, the cornerstone making both one, come and save the human race which you fashioned from clay. O Emmanuel, our King and our lawgiver, the hope of the nations and their Savior, come and save us, O Lord our God. So if you happen to hear or sing O Come, Emmanuel this Advent season, know that you are joining in a beautiful and ancient tradition that goes back 1,500 years of people who have taken time in the lead up to Christmas, the Advent season of preparedness, of opening ourselves, of being ready for God, and have said, O Emmanuel, our King and our Lawgiver, come. Come and save us. Thank you so much for watching this morning. If you've missed any previous videos, you can click over there, or even better, why don't you subscribe, or you can click like so that YouTube knows you like this sort of content. I love you all. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.